Hello once again and welcome to my channel. Please, if you are new here, kindly subscribe to the channel and please don't forget to hit on the notification bell so that anytime a video is dropped on this channel, you'll be the first to get the notification. Good. Now we want to look at how to design simple and nice flyer for an event planner. So without much ado, we will go straight to our work. All right, now we have Photoshop. So we will launch the project. We will create a project. You click on file, click on new. Now this time around we are using 1920 by 1080 1920 by 1080. So I'll click OK. Now the resolution we are using 72 so that we can be fast on our work. Good. The next thing is we'll add a solid color to the background. Good. Solid, and then choose a color from here. Right, this time we are choosing this color. Good. Now we have the color code here. You can copy it and then paste. We click OK. Then the next thing is we will introduce a shape. So I'll pick my pen tool. Click here and then click here. Alright, so without releasing my hand, sorry. Alright, okay, I'll click here and then click here. Without releasing my hand, I will just direct it to give this shape. Alright, good. Now I'll come here to draw another line. Click here, and click here, and then come back to where I started this shape. Click OK. Now I have my shape. So I'll just press Ctrl T. I'll click on the move tool to apply it. Now the next thing is I'll press T to transform it so that we can add some. You can stretch it small and then move it downward. Add some small adjustment to it. Good. Now I think it's okay. Alright. We have our shape. We click here. Good. Now the next thing is we will change the color of this shape to white. Good. Click on FS and select color overlay to add white color to it. The code that we are using for the white color, we are using 255 for red, 255 for red, and 255 for blue, and 255 for green. So it's FFFF, that is the code. So we click OK. Okay, so the next thing is we add shadow to this shape. We click on the FX. Sorry. Alright. Click on the FX. Then select drop shadow. So for us to be able to monitor our work, we have to bring this one somewhere for it not to cover the shape that we are working on. So we just spread. Click on the spread. Then increase the size. Alright, the size, I think the size is okay. Create the distance. Alright. Okay, the spread is okay. As you drag your monitor, I think we all want it the way you can design it the way you want it. No problem about that. But you just have to monitor your work so that the shadow will not be too much. Alright. Okay, so I think I'm okay with it. So I'll click OK and then come back. Right, click on the move to. Now the next thing is I'll duplicate this shape. Press Ctrl J to duplicate it, then move it back small, move it back small. Good. Now I think I have to right click on this shape and then clear layer style. I don't like the layer style. Good. Now I have this shape that I want. It's okay now. Good. The next thing is I'll come back and pick the rounded rectangular tool. We'll come back to this one. We'll pick our rounded rectangular to draw a shape. We'll draw our shape. Then it's okay. And then this shape, we'll do some adjustment on it. Now the angle we have to change it to 45 degrees. Now I have my 45 degrees. I'll click on the move tool so that I can apply and then move it. Alright. I'll move it somewhere here. Good. Now we are going to duplicate this one. Press Ctrl J to duplicate it. Alright, now we have our duplicate. Press Ctrl J again to duplicate this one. Now we move this one also the duplicate. Alright, now we press Ctrl J again to duplicate this one also. Duplicate this one, then move this one somewhere here. Good. Now we are done. The next thing is we will introduce our images. Now for the purpose of this design, please, any image used on this channel or on this design is purposely for academic exercise. So press on the shape that we want to start with. I think we will start with this one. Click on it and then click on file to go to place. Then we will bring our image. Alright, this is the image that I want to use. And this one will do. Press OK. Good. Then I'll bring my image on it. Good. Press the move to place it. Alright, now it is showing as a smart object. So I have to right click on it and then rasterize the layer. Right click on it and then create clipping mask. Now once you create a clipping mask, you see that the image will go straight to the shape. Press Ctrl T so that the transformation will be simple for you. Alright, now we have a image and shape. Good. The next thing is you can add some darkness to it so that the image will be clear. Anyone who wants to see it, it will be clear for the person without any disturbance. So you click on the image and press Ctrl L and then increase the brightness of the image small. Alright, I think it's okay. Press OK. You go to the next shape and then pick. Good. I'll fast forward everything, so the same procedure. We'll pick our next image. I think this one will do. Alright, I have my image. So I'll bring the image here. Alright, good. Now I'll right click on the image, rasterize it and create a clipping mask. Good. Now I've created a clipping mask. And make sure you press Ctrl T. Transform it. Alright. You stretch it through the edges. Alright. This is okay now. You press the move to. Good. Now we have a image. Alright, so we introduce another image on this one. We press on it, go to place, and then click on file, click on place to bring the image onto it. This time we are using this image. Good. I'll click on the move to and place it. Right click on the image and rasterize the layer. Right click on it again, then create clipping mask. Good. I'll press Ctrl T, transform it. Alright. You always use the Ctrl T so that the image will not be squeezed out. The image will not be squeezed, so that you have a nice transform image. You press Ctrl T to transform. That's what we do. Come to the move to, press on it and click on apply. Good. Now we have this image. The next one is we work on this image, this shape. You add an image to it. You click on the shape and then go to file. The same procedure. Click on place, and then select the image. This time around, this is the image that we want to use. Alright. Okay. You have to bring the image to the shape. Okay. Press Ctrl T so that your transformation will be simple. And stretch it along. Stretch it along. Alright. Click on the move to, and then go to right click on the image to rasterize it. Right click on it again and then create clipping mask. Good. Now images within the shape nicely placed. Alright. I'll click on the move to outside of it. So the next thing is we want to introduce our text, but before we do that, we have to group this one. This, I'll click on it and then you press Control key, click on it, click on this one. Oh sorry, this is not the one I want. I think it's supposed to be this one, this one, this one, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do 6. Well, good. Press Ctrl G to group them. Alright, I have to move it somewhere here. I have to move it. You can stretch it up. You can stretch them up. But always make sure you press Ctrl T so that the image will not be squeezed out. Alright. Okay. Press the commit key. And then the next thing is we will introduce our text. We click on the text tool. Good. Now I'm using Acrobat, and I'm using extra bold. You come to your work and click on it. This time around, you have to make sure that we are using a white text. Good. 255, 255, 255. Press OK. That is the code. Then you come to your work and then click on it and write. Let's say I'm using Sandy's events planning. Will now have my Sandy. I'll click it and press Ctrl T so that I can stretch it small and transform it. Alright. Okay, I think the position is well. Alright, and then click on the move to. Okay, I introduce my next text. Okay, I'll come here and write my next text. The next text will not be the other board. I'm using 24. Oh, sorry. my next test. I'll come to my next test. Okay, so I'll write makeup and bridal home. Okay, now this time around this text we are changing the color. We are not going to use the white. We have to change it to let's see, I'll click on the FX color overlay. I'll pick my color from the work. Picking my color from the work, I'll click on it, then use this color, and this one will do this yellow. I like this yellow. Okay, this yellow will do. Click on OK. Okay, then I'll press Control T to transform this text more. Push it. Alright. Okay, bring it somewhere here. Okay, click on the move to that. I think I'm done now. You can introduce something like what you do. Okay, so let me write our services. Our services. I think the white is okay. Press Ctrl T to stretch it small. Okay. Then introduce my line. I have to introduce the line. I have to underline this one, so I'll pick the rectangular shape 2 and then draw a line. The line, I have to give it a color. Then let me give it a yellow color. The foreground color should be yellow, so that I'll get my line. I'll draw a line. Alright, I have my line. I'll position it well. Click on it and use the arrow key to position it well. Okay, so the next thing is I'll introduce what we do. Before that, let me pick the shape 2 again, and then make sure that the foreground color is black. So I will draw my shape. Alright, I have this one here. Okay, then I have to duplicate this one. Press Ctrl J to duplicate it. I'll duplicate it, then move it. I'll duplicate it again. In fact, you can duplicate it as many as you want, just that you have to write everything that you do. And for the purpose of this training, I think I will just use only 4. Press Ctrl J again to duplicate it. Now I have it here. The next thing is I'll introduce another text and write what we do. This time around I'm using the yellow color again. This yellow color, that's the color I'm picking. I'll have to press Ctrl++ just to zoom what I'm doing so that I can see it clear. I come here and then write catering services. Services. Alright, good. I have to position it well. Duplicate it, press Ctrl J, or use Alt, press the Alt key and then left click and drag. Bring it here. Then what again? I have to introduce, select all and then write wedding. We plan for wedding. Position it well. Duplicate this one, press the Alt, duplicate it, then write party. You also plan for your party. In fact, you can write everything that you do. Okay, I'll duplicate this one. Bridal makeup. You also do bridal makeup. You can add as many as you want. It's up to you. Bridal makeup. Sorry. Makeup. Okay, press the move to position it well. In fact, we do all these things. Now let me zoom it in to fit the screen so that you can see what we are doing. Good. These are our services. This is exactly what we do at Sandy's events. So you have to group them. You have to group them. You have to group them so that your work will be simple. Press Ctrl, then select all. Okay, you have to select all. Select all. Select our services, bridal makeup, and then press the Ctrl J to group them. Now you group this one so you can. Oh, sorry. This one is not supposed to be part of what we want. Okay. All right. So we have to work on this. I have to position this one over. All right. Okay. I have to position this one. Oh, okay. And the next thing is you have to group them all. So you pick our services, and then you press shift onto this bridal makeup. Now you have all of them, so you press Ctrl J. You group them so you can straight them up. Press Ctrl T and straight them up so that it can be visible. All right. Press the move to. Now you can introduce another text, but before that we have to work on something, and then the icon for our social media, we have to bring them, so I'll place them here. All right, let me have it somewhere here. I think this one is here. Now I'll go and pick my rectangular marquee 2. I'll pick my rectangular marquee 2. Rectangular marquee 2. All right, my rectangular marquee 2, and then select this one. Press Ctrl G. Press Ctrl G, and then click on the move tool and move it to the work. I'll move it to the work. Good. I'll move it to the work. Please, sorry about that. That is my dog. I don't know what is happening to it. Then I will introduce my Facebook. So let's say Sandy's on Facebook. Now I'll have to press Ctrl T to stretch it. Alright. Click on here. I have to change this text to black. So I'll click on FX color overlay, change this to black. Okay. Then the next thing is you have to introduce your contact. So you click here and then select the text tool and then come here, write contact. Okay. For the purposes of this design, I have to use my own contact. Alright, I have to change this color also to black. Alright, you have to change this color also to black. Alright, press Ctrl T to increase the size. Alright, position a wall somewhere here. Good. Now we can also introduce another image here. So then this time around we are introducing another image. Go to file, click on place, and then bring your image. I'm using this image. Okay, good. Now we have our image there. Where is the image? That's the image. Oh, sorry. I think it should be here. Somewhere here. Alright. Sorry about that one. Can position it well again. Good. So I'll right click on the image and then rasterize the layer. The next thing is you right click on it and then you create clipping mask. Alright, now you create a clipping mask, you stretch it, press Ctrl T to stretch it small, that it will cover the entire scene. Good. Alright, and you have to group that one so that it will make movement of that shape simple. Right click on it, you click on it and then press Ctrl and click on the image. Sorry, this is not the one I want. Alright. Okay. Maybe the shift. Alright. Okay. The next thing is I'll stretch it small. You have my image. Alright, good. I position it all. Okay. I think it's okay, so I'll press this key. Now pick my ellipse tool. They introduce another shape here. That will be ellipse. Alright. Alright, so I'll pick my another shape and this time I'm using ellipse. Alright, let me use the white. Okay. So draw my shape. Good. I'll move it halfway here. Press Ctrl T. Press Ctrl T to transform it small. Alright. Make it and then position it well. Alright. Good. I have to introduce another image. So I'll click on press the file and click on place to bring the image. Since we are talking about bridal something, makeup something, how to introduce a makeup. So this is the makeup. I'll click on it and place it. Alright. I have to bring this shape somewhere. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. I have to undo it. And make sure that this group something will come down somewhere here, so that my ellipse will not be disturbed. Okay, I'll clear this one. Okay. Group 1 here. It's supposed to, yes, so I have to bring it somewhere here, that my ellipse will not be disturbed. Right, good. Now I have my image here. I have to position it somewhere here. Right click on the image and rasterize it. Right click on it again and create clipping mask. I have my image so I can stretch it through. Alright. Okay, click on the move tool to place it. So you can group the sandy and bridal makeup. Press on Control and then select it. This one and then Control plus J to group that one also. So I have this one also, so I can position it somewhere here. Alright. Okay. The image. Okay, so you have to increase the size of this image. Alright, so press Control and then without releasing my hand, I'll click on the image. Right, I have to commit it first. Then click on this one. Then click on the, oh sorry, this is the image. And press Control J. Now group them so I can stretch it small. Stretch it small. Alright. Okay. Now I think we are done. So for your own good, you can add as many as anything that you want to add again. You can add it up to this image to get a nice image. Good. Now, thank you for your time and hope to meet you again. Bye for now.